Welcome to Face to Face. I am your host Upendra Mishra and our guest is Swasti. We are going to talk to her about Bollywood inspired fitness program, and she will be also giving a workshop at our Health Expo on March 10th at Burlington Marriott. Swasti, welcome to our studio.
Thank you, Pendraji. Thank you for having me.
Sure, it's a pleasure. And you have been part of our Health Expo from almost day one.
Yes.
And we never had a chance to sit down and talk about what exactly things. I've seen your workshop and everything, which
Right.
have been attended by a lot of people. So today I thought, let's talk about that. And so first tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, how did you get into this Bollywood-inspired fitness program?
Okay, so that's a long story because I have...
We have plenty of time.
Okay. I didn't have a dance background at all. I did my engineering in telecommunications. I did my master's in information management from UMT. Got my real estate license, but really couldn't connect to anything. I moved to Boston 4 years ago. Didn't know anybody, so I joined dance classes, joined Shala Verma's class, and then Jasmine Auntie's Anikam Dance Academy. So summer, everybody takes off, so I was looking for a dance workshop around the area. I went on the internet, looked for some dance workshops. BollyX came up. I had never heard of BollyX before, but then the more I read about it, the more I loved everything about it. So I figured out that there was a training going on in Cambridge. So I went for the BollyX training, got certified. Never thought I'm going to be an instructor. Just for the fun of it, I just
For the Bollywood?
For the BollyX, yeah, it was Bollywood and it was fitness combined.
Okay.
So I was like, that's the best because I grew up, Bollywood is so close, you know,
Sure.
grew up watching Bollywood movies and idolized Madhuri and Sri Devi. So this was perfect, Bollywood and fitness coming together. So I got certified. The day I got certified, my mentor, she asked me if I wanted to do a BollyX class. I wanted to teach a class at YMCA Charleston. Didn't think I could. I think she believed more in me than I did. She motivated me.
Well, I've seen some of your classes, at Health Expo.
Yes.
And it's amazing that so many people come and attend, and they're very
Right.
inspired, and
Right. So they come up with a lot of inhibitions. They, initially you should see people coming up before the class and like, we have 2 left feet, we have no coordination, we don't know, don't have any dance experience. So that's the best part about BollyX is you do not need to have any dance experience. It's for all genders. It's very gender neutral.
So now, off the camera, you were telling me about Zumba and BollyX. So if you can just explain a little bit the difference between these two,
Right.
or
So,
common things.
Yes. So Zumba is more Latin-based dance fitness program, and BollyX inspires. It comes from Bollywood-inspired dance fitness, more Bollywood, which is the movie industry of India. So we have upbeat music, mostly from Bollywood, but we have music around the world too. But Zumba is more Latin-based. It's been around for more. Bollywood just came about in 2000. BollyX was. It came about in 2013 in Cambridge, Boston. So that's the hometown. So we have been around for around.
Okay. So
Okay.
now let's talk about fitness and Bollywood. So how that works, like how, what type of music you play and how the music links with the fitness.
Right. So BollyX is basically a very structured program. We start with a warm-up where we ease in, it's easy, the choreography is easy. Then we go into a stretch where there are more lunges and squats and the music is according to that. And then we have high intensity with moderate and low intensity dance sequences. And then we have a performance number, which is really fun, a Bollywood number where we learn choreography too. And then where everybody comes on the dance floor, expresses themselves. So dance and fitness, as far as that is concerned, it's a total body experience. Mentally, it gives you immense happiness. It can improve your focus, your coordination.
I'm getting inspired to take.
I know it boosts your confidence, so your motivation. Because every wedding or every party you see nowadays, you have music and dance, and they go hand in
people
hand.
can also learn how to dance on this.
Absolutely, just by BollyX you can get the basic dance steps, the Bollywood dance steps.
So let me go a little bit in more detail. So you mentioned the first there is a warm up there.
Yes.
So what type of, like, give me an example of 1 or 2 songs for the warm up.
Chammak Chalo is very popular. Mashup of the Year. Then any song can be converted into a warm up which is low intensity and low beats.
Okay.
Anything which has higher beats like Bhangra, that's going to be high intensity. Warm up would be more like easy going. Aklar Jave or any easy easy song that can be a warm-up song.
Anybody can be taught, anybody can learn that.
You don't have to have a dance experience. Anybody can, because you have an instructor in front of you. We're going to guide you throughout. All you have to do is follow the steps, and you don't have to do exactly what we are doing. We always say you can modify according to what's comfortable to you.
So now, and how long each class lasts, for example?
So a typical BollyX class would be 50 minutes to an hour.
Okay. And what are the places where you give these classes?
So the best thing to do is to go to the BollyX.com website. You can put in your zip code and find nearest classes near you. We have spread out, not just in Boston, it's everywhere. We have in New York and Chicago and Bay Area. And now BollyX internationally, we have in UK and Canada. But to find the classes near you, the best thing is to go on the website, put in your zip code. And nowadays we have BollyX. We just launched BollyX on demand. So what you can do is you can customize your own workout. If you don't find a class which is near you or the schedule doesn't match yours, then you can just work out at home too. You can customize your own playlist.
So what about, for example, just for the sake of fun, like, looking at a different angle that, say I'm having a party at home and I want to surprise everybody and just want to have 1 hour, the workshop where people can have some fun and learn. You do those type of things?
Yes, I do. So yeah, I do Bollywood dance parties for that. BollyX is more fitness oriented, so we have fitness type steps, with squats and lunges and everything, because it's a total body workout with lots of sweat, all that. Bollywood dance parties are more fun, geared towards fun, where everybody, the choreography is based on, like easy for everybody to follow.
So what are the places where you teach?
So I do mostly private classes now. So I do it at home. I live in Middleton, and people actually form a group. So anybody which is close to Burlington, Lexington, Andover. I also teach a class in Acton. So they form a group of 5 to 6 friends, and I go and teach them.
And with same 1 hour to 50 minutes, and then
mostly 15 minutes.
50 minutes.
Yes.
And how many times a week they have to?
So I do once a week with everybody.
So once a week.
Yes.
Okay. And so now let's seriously talk a little bit about fitness part of this, and how you think that the fitness fits into these dances.
So you can burn up to, when it comes to calories, you can burn up to 500 to 800 calories just with one BollyX class. Well, it depends on the age and the gender and also how much effort you put into a class, but you can burn up to, a normal average person can burn up to 500 to 800 calories. Also, when it comes to fitness, it's mental fitness and physical. So with mental, I would say that it makes you so much happy that
and Bollywood with a heart fitness.
It
too,
is,
right?
exactly. So we all grew up with Bollywood. The music is such. It's like, not just Bollywood, the kind of music we use in BollyX. It's very motivating. So yeah, it makes you happy. It, you do something for yourself. You take a class, boosts your confidence. And then physically, yes, it engages all your muscles. So it's a great cardiovascular exercise as well. So it's a total body
and the Bhangra is definitely one of the more high intensity. Any other songs for other?
Yes, so we have a mixture of folk dances. So people, depending on the class, BollyX is a pre-choreographed format. So we already have songs. So if my participants say, do you have a Garba song? So yes, we have a great, we have great database of Garba songs, and we do Garba, folk, we have Tamil, Telugu, all kind of songs.
Okay.
Mostly.
So you also do the South Indian songs as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And what about the teachers? Their teachers also, they have a different language skill, so everybody comes together? Or?
Yes, so that it's amazing. People don't even, music is such, you don't need to understand the language, so it's pre-choreographed. So we teachers, instructors, we come from all different backgrounds. Not everybody is fitness certified, but We speak different languages, different backgrounds. Most people have this is a part-time job, and then you learn. Once you're certified, you can learn the dance and you can teach.
And so let's talk about your students now. So tell me about the age groups you have, various age.
So I do different things. So I do BollyX and Bollywood dance.
Okay.
So Bollywood dance is more performance oriented, where my students perform on stage.
Okay.
So that's more choreography.
Okay.
So there I have younger kids as young as 3.5.
Okay.
And then they grow up. There's no age limit.
Okay,
we have
sure.
all different groups. And for BollyX, there are two different things. So BollyX, we have BollyX for kids and we have BollyX for adults and teenagers. I am certified for both, but I do BollyX for adults mostly.
Okay. So now, since you mentioned your youngest is 3.5, I have to ask, how is the oldest, your student?
Nowadays,
Don't give me the name.
Okay, not giving you the names. Yeah.
Okay.
So for Bollywood, see, I did a wedding recently, choreography. And then the grandparents dance. So I didn't ask their age, but I'm guessing they were in the late 60s.
Okay.
So yeah, they had never danced, but they wanted to dance at their grandson's wedding, and they were so cute,
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that a little bit too. Dance is a very common celebration in the Indian wedding, so Indian get-togethers and or any special function there. How your dance program fits there and what you do there?
Yes, so for the weddings, generally people come for choreography where they want to perform on stage. So I teach them the dance, the basics and everything. But they also come for Bollywood dance parties which is very similar to BollyX. So they want to make the crowd have fun and dance. So I go and then I conduct Bollywood dance parties and just make people dance to, sometimes an hour.
Excellent, yes.
Yeah.
And generally, for how many classes one has to take to really become quite proficient, so that they can do
teach.
After that? No, not to teach,
learn.
but
Okay,
they
perform.
can just do they're at home and they said they want to do their exercise and they can do it by themselves.
Right.
In a professional way, I mean.
So yes, the first class probably would be a little intimidating, but as you take, I think it takes 2 to 3 classes to get more familiar, because as instructors we keep the same song and the format the format is the same, but we keep the songs in our portal for at least 4 weeks. So the first class probably you're still learning the choreography, but by second or third day you already will be in the flow and you'll get the hang of the choreography. So I think if you have a dance background, then you wouldn't need any. But if you're dancing for the first time, then probably 2 to 3 classes.
Okay. Well, a lot of people who will be watching this, there could be your potential students. So my question is, tell me a little bit about the gender, for example, like what percentage is men or what percentage is women?
So actually, BollyX is co-founded by Sahil Patel, who's a guy himself, and the choreography is such that it's very gender neutral for both men and women. If you see Bollywood, our actors, whether the men or women, they're both performing on songs.
Sure.
It could be a little intimidating for the men to do the tumkas and everything what we do in Bollywood, but generally it's choreographed in a way that everybody can do it, men and women. But yes, as you mentioned, there's more percentage of women on this side.
So what percentage will be in your class?
Mostly women.
Mostly women.
Yes, but I think in Cambridge, towards Cambridge side, where there are more college students, it's both. It's
so you need to recruit more men in your class.
I need to recruit more men. Yes, once in a while, occasionally they come in and then they get intimidated by more women, and then so I tell them come in a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I see you are wearing this.
I am. I'm wearing my BollyX t-shirt. Yes.
Okay. So I think I like that the concept of if you can just explain how the name comes, Bali and X.
So I think BollyX comes from basically Bali is Bollywood inspired fitness. The Bollywood since our movie industry, and X is the X factor. Our X is that's a signature pose for BollyX. So that's pretty much it.
Now, has there been any study in the market about say even Zumba and the Bollywood dances and their impact on overall health? Physical, mental, heart health, all these things.
Absolutely. I mean, all these, if you say, there are so many studies, if you Google it, dance and fitness go, go together. Mostly, you find dance being a total body experience, from mentally to physically, it makes you feel good about yourself at the end of it. So, yeah.
Is there any particular good time to do for this type of exercise? Anytime you can?
Anytime is a good time. It's hard for everybody to do during the day. A lot of people after work, they prefer to do BollyX, or on a weekend. There's no good time or a bad time. Whenever you're in the mood to dance, I think you can do BollyX.
Excellent. Well, Swasti, thank you very much for coming. It was fun talking to you,
so
and see you and your other teachers and team
yes,
at the
we're going to be there at the Health and Wellness Expo on March 10th at 2. So please do come with your families and dance with us. And you can talk to our local instructors and find classes near you.
Excellent. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank